For him and keep him on my back.
You feel that today?
Yeah, knowing that he didn't get to play his first game, that was one of my main speeches to the team. Like, don't take that first game or anything for granted, no matter what the opponent is, because you never know when you can run.
Darren, you kind of crack me up. You're such a mellow guy to just talk to like this, but you don't take anything off those defenders. What kind of going through your head? Like, you get kind of chippy with them sometimes.
Yeah.
What's going on?
I mean, I don't know. I just feel like all my life playing football, I feel like I've been doubted just by other opponents and I mean just in general. So just out there, I don't know. When somebody says something to me, it just kind of gets under my skin. I mean, I say a couple words, but I rather show it in my play. So I kind of don't really. I just give them looks on the field, and it looks like I'm talking because I'm standing there looking at them, but I don't really like talking that much. I just like to play.
Who was doing more talking out there, you or them?
Them, definitely.
What did they have to talk about?
Man, they were just trying to get in our heads, pretty much trying to. I mean, they were cool, honestly. It's cool to have conversations sometimes. It's weird, but it's cool to have conversations with them. I mean, knowing that some of them are from California, I knew a couple of them, so. Yeah.
I like your dance moves.
Thank you. I try to have a little fun. It's fun to get in the end zone, so try to show it a little bit.
Did you have that already worked on? You knew what you were going to do once you scored there?
I honestly didn't know. That just kind of came to my head. At first I was going to show my shirt, but then it kind of just came out of me. So, yeah.
I'm sorry you already been asked this question, but how would you describe today's performance offensively for the whole unit?
I think it was okay. I think we could definitely go up. I mean, we can't go anywhere lower than this. I think we can only go up. And I don't think we even did bad or nothing, but I just think we could be a little more efficient on our drives and finish drives instead of leaving an open drive and putting the defense back on the field. So.
That 55-yard touchdown run, that seemed like Oregon of the last couple of seasons. Was that kind of a point in the game where things maybe clicked offensively for the unit?
It was just a matter of us getting going. So I think once we started getting going a little bit, and then once the big plays started hitting, it really started clicking and the offense started getting moving. And it's just good to get out there today, just trying to get Dakota's confidence up and getting him ready for bigger opponents and ready to ball out there. So it was cool to see how he played today.
You played extensively as a redshirt freshman. The offensive line, you've got a lot of guys that are new playing their first games. What's that biggest step that they're going to take from game one to game two? Like, where do you see the biggest growth?
I think the biggest growth for them would just be realizing like we're not freshmen anymore. We're all out here playing. Like, it doesn't matter what year you are. You're on the football field, so it's time to play. And, man, it was actually shocking. On our second drive, I looked at our whole line and it was all freshmen. I was like, man, and I told them, I was like, you guys all got your pregame jitters. Now it's time to go, because they were all freshmen. It was crazy, but that's cool that we have that depth. And when we get Cam and Tyrell back, I think our O-line will really be going.
Was there a point in the game where you saw them kind of get those jitters out and just settle in?
Yeah, I think probably after the first quarter mostly. Or towards the end of the first quarter, they got those jitters out and we were just playing and having fun. We were just talking before the drives and getting them loose. You know, us older guys, they know, like the receivers, because we're pretty loose out there, the receivers. So we just try and get everybody on our level and just to have fun out there.
You said going into fall camp that was going to be a role for you, at receiver at least, talking to the younger guys and getting them up to speed, especially with Lubick up in the box. But are you taking that even a step further and just the entire offensive line and the entire group?
I kind of think of it as the whole team, just because, I mean, we need our defense, we need our special teams, and there's a bunch of young guys on both of those. And I mean, when I see like Fotu or Schooler, the two young guys on kickoff running down to make plays. Like, it's good to go hype them up, let them know that they're doing good, and so they can keep doing that, you know. And that's kind of the role that I want to have, just to make people know that they're doing good and just to keep going.
I know it's the other side of the ball, but Troy Dye, what's your impressions of that? You know, everyone was kind of talking him up as a big player in fall camp, but I don't think anyone kind of expected this right out of the gut.
Yeah, it was shocking, but it was definitely I knew he was gonna. I mean, I didn't know it was gonna be like that, how it was, but I knew he was gonna have a pretty good game, and just to see what he's capable of in game time situations, it was just crazy because that's exactly how he practices. So, I mean, practice pays off. Practice shows on the field, and it showed today.
Devin Allen, how does the unit change when he's active and on the unit versus when he's running the Olympics?
I don't think it changes really. I mean, he's definitely in the mix, and I mean, he had his track season, but it's football time now. So I mean, we haven't changed really at all. We still got our 4 guys, and he's included. So it's good that he can just come in and jump in with us, and we don't have to take any backtracks.
You mentioned earlier in the week this was your very first time actually playing the season opener. How was that all?
It was exciting. It was exciting to just walk out on the field, just honestly knowing that my best friend, my brother, who died before Christmas, I mean, he doesn't get to play anymore, and this is my first football season without him, so knowing that he didn't get to play his first game on Friday, his season opener, I just felt more of like in my heart, I was just ready to come out. And it was fun just being out there the whole game and just getting the feel of Otson back under my belt.
I noticed that there's a decal out there for him, a helmet decal. Is there any way you're getting your hands on that?
Man, I'm trying to actually, and hopefully I can put it on all our helmets, and we're gonna see. I already hit, because I seen it on Twitter. I hit them all up. I got some friends over there too. I was like, I need one of those. So hopefully we can get one of those down here.
Thank you.
Can I take a picture of your